Okay, so here's a little story. It's a ghost story, and this one's very short. I was not the most popular member of our family. And the reason for that is I'm kind of different, and they didn't quite know what to do with me. And I guess I was seeing things as I learned to talk, which I think was probably in the womb because I talked right off the bat. And I used to see things around my mother or something, because all I know is she used to cry a lot when I spoke to her. And I asked somebody later, I said, what was that all about? What on earth did I say? And my dad goes, I don't know, but you used to shake her, just shake her up, And I was like tiny, wee, so I don't remember it. So this was her sister. Her sister's name was Tess. She was a wonderful, eccentric woman who understood me. She really did, actually. My mom didn't like her, but I did, and I even looked like her. That I looked like her was hard for my mom, even enraging. Traveling 4 hours to Vancouver to join my family for my uncle's funeral, I remember telling my boyfriend at the time, the illustrious novelist from the Karmic Turntable, that he would be meeting an aunt who truly did know me and enjoy me. We'll spend some time with her. She's here from Ottawa for her brother's funeral. After the funeral, I greeted her with delight. I'd love to spend an hour or two with you, Aunt Tess, now that we're all here in the same town. I'm sorry, I'm going off with your two sisters, she said. My brother and sister-in-law were also verbally clear they didn't want to spend time with me at all, or with my daughter, and I reeled. I sobbed and sobbed again and again. The experience with the family and the loss of my uncle, who was my godfather, was shocking. My aunt lived for a number of years beyond her brother and also beyond the life of my mother, her sister. I assumed after that incident that she was lost to me, so I didn't bother much with her anymore. She passed at age 93. Just 2 days after her passing, we had a reckoning. These often happen right after people pass. The first 3 days or so, it's usually, in my experience, and it's not the same for everyone. Okay? And there I was in my galley kitchen with the orchard rolling out on my right and the eagle-filled evergreens standing in front of the glistening water on my left, and I heard, Ronnie, Ronnie. There it was, the unmistakable, almost British accent of my character aunt, who was born in Canada. Ronnie? I could see her. Again, it was a see-through job. Oh, hi, Tess. I was uninspired, still feeling the sting of disappointment. But then I wanted to recognize and shock old feelings. I wanted it to be new, so I tried. Hi, Tess. Hi, how are you? Inside, I'm like this, right? I'm fine, Ronnie. She emphasized her vowels, as was her wont, and the cadence she used was familiar. It was definitely hers. Ronnie, I want to tell you something. Okay, Tess. I was getting impatient at this point. I'm sorry. I, along with the others, isolated you. I am sorry. It's okay, Tess. I wondered if I meant that. I want to tell you what happened, why I did that. All right. Was there an actual reason? I pried myself open. You and I had a special rapport, but I pulled away. You should know why. Why, Tess? Remember, I'd struggled for many years running along the frontiers of sanity. Maybe that many people do, but they don't usually admit it. I thought that that was the reason. Well, you have to know this. I also had the gift. But I was terrified. I turned away from you. I was afraid to be called insane, to be judged. Ronnie, don't tell the others. They just won't understand. There it was in the nutshell. Don't tell the truth. Thought that was quite... You like that? As I said already, I was